it always blows my mind how people are able to look past things that, even if you don't agree, are racist. You know, there are other people, typically people not affected by racism, who try to oftentimes redefine racism for their own purposes. So even if you don't identify or acknowledge the racism that has flown from the mouth of Donald Trump, I would imagine that you would still be able to empathize with black people, black communities, brown people, Muslim people. You know, there's a lot of pain and a lot of trauma that these communities have endured under this president. People not feeling safe. You know, it went from the Dreamers to the kids in the cages to the, you know, it started at Build the Wall, you know, and particularly with my Hispanic brothers and sisters, you know, to know that they've had a target on their back under this presidency. You know, whether or not I agreed that Donald Trump was being racist, I could acknowledge that those communities were being traumatized under this presidency. And the empathy that exists within me would not allow me to vote, cast a ballot,
right,
in a manner that would allow that trauma to continue in those brown communities that I'm watching my Hispanic brothers and sisters endure. And that's the part that I think makes so much of these Trump votes so hurtful.
Right.
Because folks are able to say, like, you're the person that you went to brunch with, well, I voted for economic reasons, even though this is not a wealthy man, even though I'm assuming it has something to do with Biden's proposed tax plan.
Right, absolutely.
That taxes the $400,000 and first dollar, not anything below $400,000. And so anyone making less than that is not affected by this plan at all. So I'm assuming he doesn't make $400,000 a year.
No.
But would vote for that when there are actual people, I'm assuming, in his life who might be further traumatized with another 4 years of a Trump presidency.